Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dugout Podcast. My name is Adetola Roberts, and it's the Breakdown Corner. Just before we continue, if it's your first time here or you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Help us grow the channel to as much as we can. And yes, without further ado, let's get straight to it. Arsenal. Yes. I mean, it had to happen. This video was coming anyway. I mean, we just beat Madrid 3-0 at the Emirates in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. And what a way to do it. Declan Rice with two magnificent free kicks, and Merino, our makeshift striker, putting the icing on the cake in the 75th minute, making it 3-0 to the Arsenal at the Emirates. Now, a couple of things. First of all, I was surprised. The scoreline surprised me. The way we played didn't surprise me, but the scoreline did surprise me because 3-0 against Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Wow, who would have thought? But then again, the way we played the game, I expected it because I knew we were going to dominate the midfield, and I knew we were going to have most of the ball in dangerous places. Madrid was always going to try and hit us with the pace of Mbappe and Vinicius, which a couple of times it did show. I mean, we saw Mbappe get clear on goal, and if not for the fact that Raya was alert, and then Mbappe, I believe he should have scored. But then again, that's one of our luck. I mean, we rode our luck on that particular possession, and Raya made the save. But then let's go back to my darling Arsenal team. I mean, missing the likes of Kai Havertz, and at the back, Gabriel. Kivior stepped up today to take the centre back pairing with Saliba, and I mean, his first defensive contribution was a shaky one, but then again after that, he looked solid throughout the game. I mean, we know he doesn't have the legs to keep up with Mbappe, but that's what Saliba is there for. But he really did well in today's game. Attacked the area balls well, a couple of key interceptions and block shot also. I mean, he's probably taking the challenge as he should, because this is a crucial part of the season, because the league is pretty much done and dusted. But the Champions League, whether we like it or not, is still there for the taking. And if you look at my Arsenal, this team right now seems to be more suited to play the Champions League than the league, for two reasons. We are hard to beat and we don't concede goals. Now, those two reasons are the reasons why I believe that Arsenal are made to play the Champions League. It's 3-0, it's first half. I mean, 90 minutes gone, and now 90 minutes to go in the coming week against Madrid at the Bernabeu. I mean, we've seen AC Milan bottle a 4-1 lead against Deportivo La Coruña. I think that was back in 06 or 07. I can't remember, way back then. We've seen PSG bottle a 4 goal lead against Barcelona. We've seen Barcelona bottle a 3 goal lead against Roma, and then bottle another 3 goal lead also against Liverpool in the knockout stage of the Champions League. So it's not over yet, but let's celebrate this one first, because Declan Rice with 2 free kicks. I mean, this is the first time someone has scored 2 free kicks in the same game in the knockout stage in the Champions League football, if I'm not mistaken. And the scoreline is the same scoreline our Arsenal ladies beat the same Real Madrid ladies team at the Emirates to qualify to the semi-finals of the Champions League, 3-0. And funny enough, 3 goals in the same in the match also. The 3 goals came in in the second half, just like this one too, because the first half ended 0-0 in both games, and then the second half the gate just opened and Arsenal went on a rampage and scored 3 goals in both games, in the female game and in the male game. So my biggest takeaway is the fact that the team is strong, team is cohesive, team they have this fighting spirit, and someone like Miles Lewis Kelly, MLS, and Declan Rice, those two guys in the midfield and defense are fantastic. Miles Lewis Kelly played more in the defensive midfield area today than the left back, and you see his confidence growing over and over again. I mean, at the weekend we saw what happened with the Everton game, the penalty that was given to Everton, when it was for me it was a 50-50 shoulder challenge. I mean, show of strength. I mean, it was stronger, and both players went on the floor, but then the referee says the penalty. At this point, I think Arsenal fans should just forget about the Premiership first of all, and then forget about the Premiership, the Premier League referees, and just let them do whatever they want to do, because at this point it seems nothing is going to change. So back to the game. Declan Rice for me man of the match, obviously, with the 2 free kicks that he put in. Courtois started the game like it was going to be one of those nights where he was just going to stop everything from going into the net. I mean, he was just blocking shots, blocking rebounds, and everything. Declan Rice damn near had to put the ball in the only place that no keeper would have saved it, on both free kicks. Courtois, kudos to him, but man, the man had me. He had me on like, what's happening? Because he did the same thing against Man City. He did the same thing against Liverpool in the Champions League finals. So when he started saving those balls, I was like, oh man, this is not happening. He's not doing this again. But then when the first free kick went in, there was a sense of relief among the players. I think they could feel it that okay, now we are in the lead. So at least we have a cushion. So if Madrid scores, they're not leading, they're drawing. Then when the second one went in, that was when they now felt confident that yes, now we are in control. And 5 minutes after the second free kick, Merino made it 3, and that was it. Game, set, and match. Now it's up to the second leg where we're going to be playing them at the Bernabeu. I mean, Saka left the pitch injured. I don't know how bad it is, but on the first look, it looked really bad. Like Camavinga stepped on his right ankle. Also, Declan Rice also had to leave because he was bleeding. I want to hope it was a scratch and not anything more than that. And if there's need to rest players on the weekend, Arteta should. I mean, put in the 22-year-old striker, the academy striker that's on the bench. Let him have this game. Because right now, I don't see us winning the league. I don't think anybody sees Arsenal winning the league, even though it's mathematically possible. But I don't see Liverpool losing. Even if Liverpool loses a couple of games or 3 or 4 games, I don't see Arsenal winning all 7 games. That's the issue. We may draw a few, but winning, that's the issue. But what we can really do right now is face the Champions League and play with what we've got. And if we can play each game like we did tonight against Real Madrid, I think we can win it. Yeah, I actually think Arsenal can win the Champions League this season. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know if you think Arsenal can go all the way. If you think they can persevere against Madrid in the second leg and hold on to this three goals lead and get to the finals. On the other hand, Bayern Munich actually lost at home today to Inter Milan. I mean, we're watching both games side by side, and I mean, I was more focused on the Arsenal game, obviously. But then again, from the news I watching him in the Bayern Munich game, they seem to be second guessing themselves a lot in that game. You know, overplayed a lot, and I mean, fair, they missed a couple of chances when it was 0-0, where Harry Kane could have given them the lead. But I mean, it's 2-1, no away goals rule, so the data is 2 points. Anything can happen. But then again, we shall see. My friend had his predictions a couple of weeks back when we were making our predictions. Right now, 2 of his 4 predictions seems to be going wrongly because it tipped Madrid, but Arsenal seems to have one foot in the semi-final. He also tipped Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich just lost at home to Inter Milan, so it's not really looking good. But then again, it's football, anything can happen. But let me just enjoy this 3-0. I mean, it's a fantastic result. I will not lie. I didn't celebrate the first goal as much. I was a bit jubilant on the second goal, but when the third goal went in, I was like, yes, that was it, game over. I mean, nobody expects Madrid to really turn it around, but then stranger things have happened in football. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comment section if you think Madrid can turn it around, or if you think Arsenal have done enough to get themselves in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Until we meet again, my name is Adetola Oluwase Roberts, and it's been the Dugout Podcast. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.